All right, so thank you guys for being here. I had a bit of a minute trying to get my controllers working, but they're working now, and I believe we're gonna go this way, and we're not gonna die. That's like our first thing. We're headed for some towers, we're headed for some shrines tonight, and we're gonna talk about anything you want to talk about. So hi Aaron, hi Gabe, hi Twitchy Stuffland, it's so good to see you guys. Gabe says apparently Skyrim is now on Switch 2. Ooh. Skyrim is the game of like constantly having remakes. That's how I know it best. I should be getting a Switch 2 for Christmas, and then I'll be getting the upgraded version of this game and all the other ones. I'm excited about that. Yeah, we got this. What happened last week was a bad dream. I want to defeat one of those things. But yeah, that one came out of nowhere. I don't have very good stuff. My horse still hates me. Look at that! We're a little bit more loved now. So progress in this game will be if we can get the horse to love us. I'll consider that a success. We're in the open field out here, and I'm definitely nervous about that. Because why is this guy not showing up now, you know? It's like Skyrim and Resident Evil 4 are in competition to run on every device. I agree. So, this is good, this is good. This is good. It's gonna be great. We remember how to soothe the horse so we can become buddies. Yes. So, how is everyone doing? It's been a wild week. I know I had some really good revelations after the full moon in Gemini last week. Okay, I see that guy. I see that guy. Nope, don't get off the horse. Don't get off the horse. Stay on the horse. Just don't. Okay, so we've got that guy. He moves. I don't like it. I also don't want to deal with him. All right, so it's gonna be like this, and he's gonna go right in front of us. No, sir. No. Oh my gosh. Well. Maybe we'll be closer. The horse is fine though. Blot is okay. We just did not have a good turn radius because Blot is a little bit bulky. So we're going to continue. We're going to try that again. Redos. At least Blot is okay. Honestly, that's my primary concern, Maveline. It really is. Okay, so we're here. The goal is to try to get... Oh, buddy. Turn radius. This is the problem. We're gonna get better. There's a rock there too. Okay, but now that guy knows what to do. So, run, buddy, run. Stop getting stuck on the things. This is gonna be bad. Blot is still okay. We died first, but we need to not run into some rocks, and Blot's gotta pick up the pace here. Okay, so, sound check really quick again, guys. How are we doing with the sound balance? I'm gonna... Oh gosh, we start out being in a problem area right now. Good job, buddy, no! What the heck? Oh, he shook his butt at us to make it even better. Cool, so we're gonna need a different direction here, is what I'm hearing. Different direction, this will help. Other improvements I made is I put my map down there now so we can see. Jump over the fence, buddy. Yes, thank you. Okay. Jump over the fence. Go, buddy. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. You gotta run. Oh my gosh. We're just gonna use this for cover. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this guy is faster than Blot is. Okay. All right, I think. Oh my gosh. Why, Blot? Why? Oh, no, there's another one. Okay, keep running. That's a good Blot, okay? We're gonna make this. We're gonna be okay. We just... Blot, no! Hang on, get up, Link, get up, get up, get up! Get up! Where are you going? Okay, so this is just gonna be... This is what this is gonna be. I can't see because I'm in a bush. So, this is great. I think, you know, AJ, I'm with you. I think Blot may actually be out to get us. This is amazing. I've never died so many times in a row. Blot is secretly the game boss. I have to agree. This is ridiculous. No! Block. No, because now we're going to run into stuff. Go through there. Oh my gosh, that was so fast. Okay, get up though. We're not dead yet. Oh no, we are dead. Okay. The horse has a death wish. You know what? I think what we're going to do... This does not seem to be Blot's journey, right? So we're just going to respect Blot's journey. And we're going to get rid of that club, obviously, too. That was an accident, but I'll take it. We're going to respect Blot's journey because we have more stamina than Blot does somehow. And now we're good. We're down a club, so I should, yeah, I see that button. No, we're not good. Okay, we're not good. Get around the thing. Hang on. Okay. We'll do that. It's not going to help us right now, but jeez, Link. Ugh. Okay. It's serpentine time. Serpentine. Oh my god, and there are two of them. I guarantee you guys, there are two of them right now. How do you still have a laser on me? Oh no. I should have taken that updraft, but it's okay. I can see another one over there too. This is the trial that we have to go through to get to this thing. And it's what we're gonna do, and we're fine. We are so good at this. This is how life is sometimes. I think this is characteristic of 2025. As another laser is added. Central Tower is here. Oh my gosh, yay for us, but I don't have, oh gosh. Can we make it to, oh gosh, Link, come on, man. Jump. He's gonna see you. He sees you. Jump. Oh goodness. Okay, we're gonna make it to the thing. We're gonna make it to the, oh buddy. Pop down. Okay, we're safe. Look at those skeletons over there. Like we're gonna actually pay you any attention. I am trying so hard. AJ, you know me. All right, that guy is now no longer interested. What are we doing there? Okay. Nope. Go. Just drop. Okay. Get the stamina back. We need shrines because we need hearts and stamina, and that is going to be how we. Oh my God, this one. Oh, Link, you're killing me. Almost literally, yes. Oh my gosh, quite literally. No. So well. It's okay. You know, I'm reminded right now that if I can meditate through the pain of getting hit by a car and a dislocated shoulder, I can meditate through the rage of this. Oh my gosh. Okay. And we're going to go up, just straight up, right? Straight up, a little bit over, down. Very well done. I know you're tuckered out, buddy, but you did great. Now, we're going to do that again. And something's going to try to come at you, and you're not going to get stressed. This is positive self-talk, everybody. Whenever you're nervous about something. Why are we not? There we go. Yes, we have made it further. See? Oh God. Okay. Just going for it. Serpentine again? Oh, you're going to fall. That's okay. It's better than getting hit by lasers. We don't lose a heart when we fall. Whoa, hey. Sorry. I've played games where I could have spent the time to get a mount or a pet and have completely lost it. Yeah. Oh no. Guys, those red flecks, we've got a blood moon coming, so I'm going to wait until this cutscene goes by. I wonder though. I'm going to try it. Oh gosh, Link, why do you keep going side to side? No one asks him to do that. I'm telling you, I'm just pushing up on the thing, and he's like, I'm gonna go serpentine up the tower just to make it more dramatic. Like this. This is also dramatic. What is going on with my, okay. That's just easy. Gotcha. Be careful. It's not like we've actually killed anything, Zelda. I'm sorry to tell you, we've been the ones dying this entire time. Can we get extra, oh goodness. Can we get like, oh my gosh. Nowhere's safe. Okay. We're going to go up here. We're going to go straight up with a little bit of a bang to the left. That wasn't the left. It's okay. I can't tell my left from my right, but we made it up. Okay. Deep breaths. Whew. So yeah, how are you guys doing? How has your week been? We are so close, and we're gonna make it, because whether it's one step at a time, I think I'm wrong. I'm not even gonna bother saying it. I thought we were out of their range. We're not. This is when everything respawns. Yeah, so in this game, and I also think in the sequel game, everything respawns every blood moon. And dang it if Hyrule does not have constant blood moons. Oh no, Link, no! You set us back in, we're gonna get all the way down. Yes! You mean you're not dead? What are the odds? Okay, hang on a sec. We can get hit by a laser and fall down a tower and not completely die? That makes no sense. And I have no food to really work with here. Okay. Whew. Well, you know, stuff happens. That might be a good idea. I don't have anything that does like more than a heart at a time here, or even a heart. It's a bummer. We need to cook something. But we're just gonna eat some raw steak, you know, because sometimes it's worth the food poisoning risk. Okay, and then an apple to keep the doctor away. Because God knows we're making great choices here. Okay, up, up. It was calm there for a second. It's going to be calm again. Whew. Yeah, so Blood Moon is when everything respawns in this game. A Blood Moon in our world is... You're going to come at me. Thank you. A Blood Moon in our world is when it's a lunar eclipse. The moon, because of the... hey, Ren! Because of the atmosphere of the Earth, the moon appears to look red during a lunar eclipse. Whoa. Okay. And get off, man. No, Link, do not. Do not. Good job. Good job, everybody. Those guys are just stationary, too. I mean, that is the whole design of this trial of getting to the tower. So we're just gonna... Up, 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 over. Here we go. Good job. Oh, man. Yeah, so in case you didn't know, what a blood moon actually is in real life is a lunar eclipse. It's red, a red moon because, nicely done, because the atmosphere of the Earth gets in the way of the sunlight hitting the moon full on during a full moon. And because the Earth is in that perfect position, the atmosphere distorts the light, which then looks red. And so you get a blood moon, and that is a lunar eclipse. Okay, we're up here. Ah, we've come so far. Look at this. Okay. One more time. How calm are we all feeling? How's everything going? We're just going to go up here. We know that music's going to happen, and we accept it, right? We're good. We're good. We're so close. Ain't no stopping us now. We have stamina enough for this. What would be the equivalent of a zodiac respawn? Okay, the equivalent of a zodiacal respawn, actually, because you brought up annual perfections. I love your idea there. The annual perfection that would be like a respawn in a video game. And Gabe is here. I know Gabe knows a lot about this too. I'm going to say if we're going by annual perfections. Also, moment to celebrate. We did that. Go us. The annual perfection that would be a respawn would be your first house year. Because it's the beginning of a whole new cycle. Yeah. Let's bask in this for a moment. Yes. So, there's a solar eclipse on your friend's birthday this year, which is so cool, but also seems chaotic. Yeah, that means that they're going to get, Aaron, they're going to have that solar eclipse in their solar return chart for the year too. So, it should be an interesting year. Yeah, so first house annual perfection year is what I would call the zodiacal respawn. If we were going to relate life to a video game, which you can in so many ways. Yeah. And I'm about to start. Yes, I am. Everybody, AJ is a friend of mine in real life as well. We have coffee, and we hang out, and so AJ knows a lot of what's going on in my life. Thank God. I need friends. But yes, I am going to be entering a first house perfection year in May. I've just entered my 7th perfected month of this 12th house here, and boy am I glad to be over the hill of that one. So what I'm doing now is looking for, I think I already have a mark on that guy, don't I? Let's see. Is this, no, that's squatting. This is one. Okay. We're going to put a mark over here. Boom. That's where we're headed, because the more of those we get, the more we can convert them into stamina and hearts. And the more hearts we have, the more we can fight those guys without dying, because if they hit us, it doesn't end the game. So right now, our goal is for Link to get good, which starts with a glide. Now, for real? It's okay, I'm only a little on fire. Put that on a t-shirt. Alrighty. Oh, man. It's okay, Link. Oh, it's not okay, Link. I'm sorry. I let you down, buddy. It's okay. We're only just going to be going in that direction anyway. I'm sad to report that I do think we're going to get a different horse. The music is designed to create anxiety. Can you imagine that music as you're, oh, we're up here and it's raining. It's decided to rain. Oh, yay. Oh, man. Well, I know I'm headed in that direction because the X is there. My marker's not there anymore. Okay, we're going there. And I've got my little mini map now that helps me out with this. Does the rain make it any better? Let's just, there it is again. We're going to decide this music is not anxiety inducing. Okay. Sir, I have seen so much worse than you today. Okay. That's how you can deal with annoying people, everybody. Just, I've seen worse than you, I'm not bothered. Yay! Look it, we don't have lasers coming at us anymore. This is a victory already. I'm so proud of us. It only took us 20 minutes. And the rain stopped. You know what, for victory, let's just give ourselves a win here. We can use these elixirs or something. Oh, there's something else there. Oh, everything's rolling. You know what, I'm not going to roll back down that hill. I'm not going to play that game. Going to head towards this thing. And we're going to be good. I was having too easy of a time. You know, that's because this week has been actually one of the better weeks of my year. So I'll take it. If this is my bad time, okay. That feels like a fair exchange. I'll take it. Yeah. But does anybody have anything that happened to them around the full moon last week? We've got a new moon next week. But the full moon last week was at the bending of the notes. And I'm still exploring how I feel about what that means. But what it actually technically means is it's sort of the halfway point between eclipse seasons. So how interesting that we had a lovely little blood moon to kick off our gaming time tonight. Will getting blocked back be an issue? Maywin, no. And here's why. We can go to any horse stable and get Blot back because they'll just like summon him. So Blot is fine. No news is definitely good news. I am never going there if I can avoid it. That's lots of good weapons, bad enemies. Not my thing. At least for now, until we get really good. But yes, we will be able to get Blot back by just going to a stable and calling him out. But we also might just let Blot rest. Blot has done enough. Sir, it's fine. I don't need more of you. I need food and I need a pot to make food. Aaron, for changing my perspective on traffic, especially for people who ride my bumper or speed past me, I decide they have to go to the bathroom really bad. You never know if there's an emergency. That's fair. I try to keep that in mind too. And just to be like, I don't know what other people are going through. Those look like spidery limbs. Is that something that's going to come to get me? No, it's a Conestoga wagon. Cool. Yeah, you never know what someone's going through, and that's fair. I always like to imagine that someone who's being kind of a jerkwad is having a bad time anyway, and either it's temporary or it's their natural nervous system state, and that's something that they've got to work on, which in any case makes it not my actual problem. So, if I can help, great, but there are times where people just don't want to be helped, and my big life lesson, we're going to get that stable soon, my biggest life lesson has been learning to let people not give unsolicited help, right? Like, how annoying is it when someone's like, hey, I know everything that you should be doing, and you're like, give me my process. I'm fine. This is my adventure. I'll die 6 times on the way to my shrine or climbing a tower, and I'll figure it out, and it'll have been my victory in the end. Yay. So, not my circus, not my monkeys. Yes! It's one of my favorite sayings. Oh, yeah. I'm really liking this new layout too. I feel like I've unlocked a new potential here. This makes me happy. All right, let's see what this is. Hopefully it is not the same as that thing last week. I'm actually really glad I forgot to bring out Wolf Link for that, because I feel like he would have tried to attack those guardians and it may have made me really sad. So, is there a significance to the foxes in this game, or is it just wildlife? They are just wildlife. There are some dogs where if you feed them, they might, I think that's this one, where if you feed the dogs, they could take you to a treasure. Right now, I do not have a copious amount to feed things. During the full moon, to answer your question, yes. Oh, this makes me nervous. Okay, cool. Had lots of dreams that felt almost like real life. Oh, that's interesting. Traditionally, Mercury would have been a planet of dreams. I feel like we're supposed to use our ice here for something. Mercury would have been the planet for dreams. A lot of people attribute that to Neptune these days. Neptune is stationing direct, like now, actually. And the cool thing is, it is the last time Neptune, I believe, it's the last time Neptune is going to retrograde in Pisces in our lifetimes. Because, you know, Neptune is a planet that takes a good long while to get around the zodiac. So, that's something we have to think about. Hey, make ice there. No? I really thought that would be the solution. Okay, well, I'll just do the other thing. It's so funny having, like, not played this game. Oh! Well, we can do it. We just have to not fall in the water. I will tell you guys, this is also me in real life. I am pretty much just as Dopic and clumsy. But, you know, I've been working on my core work. It's not so bad. There we go. Yeah, so that's cool that they felt almost like real life. Do you feel like there's significance to that? Yes. Oh, no. Okay. I'm just going to waste an arrow on this, because I know that's supposed to do something. That's the shield. That's throwing that. That's okay. Ah, I was supposed to be in that, I think. Because that would have taken me out. Okay, well, we'll just do it again. Oh, but hey, this is something we can do first. I wanted to pick you up. Hey! The energy was wild but fun. Uncertain if there's any significance, might be my brain processing things I've been working on. It felt really real. I mean, like, I've had dreams like that too, and I see what we're doing here. Okay. I've had dreams like that too, and sometimes it just feels like, Sir, don't do that. Sir, don't do that. It feels like I think there's precedence to say that you might be doing some work in astral, as we would say. But also it's always a good idea to let your nervous system have the opportunity to process anything it might be processing. And also to ask, like, was there anything in there that felt symbolic that maybe I could... Where did it go? Is it on the other side of there? No, it's not. It is. Ugh! I need it to be this side. What a pedantic thing. Okay. Yeah, so you can kind of do both and say, like, does this make sense in a dream interpretation-y kind of concept? And if it doesn't, of course my bow is badly damaged. Why wouldn't it be? Watch me also probably trip into the water here. You're not my nieces, are you? You are. No, of course not. Okay. Nope, I don't want to take a picture. There we go. Yeah, so other things you could do are, oh my gosh, let me just get my brain back in my head. So yeah, what I would do is give it a both and situation. Does it feel real? A, you could have been doing something in astral, which is totally an option. B, in case it doesn't feel like an astral situation, do what we talked about last week. Write down anything that feels like it might be a symbol. And then, don't know that this is going to do what I need it to do, but we're going to try. Then after that, okay, if that's what you want to do, man. I'm hitting R, and it's not doing the thing. Sorry, guys. Decide if there's some symbolism there. If there's symbolism there, you may have something that you can interpret. That's all I was trying to say that whole time. Gosh darn it. No, I'm really needing some work here. There we go. Cool. There we go. I need more arrows too, naturally. But the ball's over there now. And that's what we were trying for. I also think I found some of my arrows. Oh, hello. Oof, bonk. Keepers. Let me just gather these arrows back up because we need them. Yeah. Thank you, AJ. I am wearing my actual Zelda shirt. But Aaron, as I was going on that whole diatribe, it seems like you came up with a solution that you might have. So, could be existing in another plane, like you said, astral stuff too. You've had dreams like this your whole life since you can remember. So, this is another thing I love to get into. And thank you for bringing up the concept. This is something you've had your whole life. How has it worked out in the past? What has it meant in the past? Like, you have the best precedence because you've gone through it before. So, my question to you is, you know, when it's felt this way before, what's happened? Has it been more astral worky kind of stuff? Or, well, that's it. I think I can just run underneath this. Sec. Yeah. So has it been astral worky before, or has it been something different? Because I think in spiritual work, one of the things that we forget to do way too often, okay, we're not going to go this way. One of the things we forget to do way too often is actually trust ourselves. And I think it's high time we allow ourselves to do that more. And I learned this actually from my my mentor in astrology when I was asking about, like, oh, what does Pluto and the moon mean when they're together on the ascendant? Her response was like, I don't know, you tell me, you have it. I was like, oh, yeah. All right, so we're going to go through here and see how we're going to open this gate. Well, there's a chest over there, so that's why we want to open the gate. Also, we can't get anywhere from here. Okay, so we're going to end up in there at some point, I guess. I did not think this one very far ahead. Bear with me. But it's going to bonk every time. Yeah. Put your bow away, buddy. Some of your biggest regrets are linked to not following your gut. Exactly, Steph Lynn. That's exactly what I'm saying. And, like, relatable, right? Everybody can probably think of a time where it's like, man, I really wish I would have paid a little bit more attention to what I thought was right. And that's what we call a learning experience. Much like this one. I think I figured out how to open that door. Is that, looks like maybe a key opens it? We'll find out. We'll find out. Alright. Yeah. But then, my other question, Steph, is that something that you then feel like you learned from, and now you feel like you understand how to trust your gut better? AJ says, how do you decide the vibe of each character and planet? But yeah. I channel them. So, you know, I wish I could say it was more about, like, oh, the archetypes of the planet and blah, blah, blah. But now we're just going to do this, huh? Okay. I wish I could say it was more about the archetypes of the planet and such, but to be perfectly honest, so I can swing back that way and do this. Is that going to block me again? I feel like it's going to. We're going to try it. Yeah, so it's more like channeled. Yes, I know how the planets are supposed to work. Yes, I've studied them for a long time. And when you study things for a while, you get to know them, right? So I think partly it's character study. And then another part is channeling. fun fact about the way I kind of learned astrology was I could hear a chart before anything else. And so, yes. So I would hear what a chart was saying. I'm going to do that again because look at that chest. Fantastic. And then my mentor was like, okay, but now do you want to understand why you hear this? Like, let's get to the bottom of it. And that was something that was like, oh man, yeah, I can figure out the logic behind it. And it felt to me like a moment where I was basically saying, I know you intuitively, but how about we also get to know each other for like how you want to be seen rather than just how I see you. And that felt like a pretty big breakthrough to me. All right, so I'm not sure where the next step forward is. Oh, he's up there. Well, no wonder I'm like all confused. I thought I had to go through that wall. Different path entirely. Yes. Cool. So we're just going to go up here again. Fantastic. Boom. And then that puts us here. I wonder. I don't think that's going to do it, but we'll find out. We got nothing to lose. Because we got to get over there, and I don't see an opening, so it's going to be about getting above it. I'm going to try one more time just to see if maybe this gives me height that I wasn't expecting. Nope, it doesn't. Okay. Where are we landing here? Okay. Alright, so we're going to go up here. We're going to go over here. And I think this is going to flip me a lot. So I wonder if maybe I should be doing something different, but we find out through trying. Wrong thing. Hang on a second. And boom. Oh, yep, that knocked us over. All right. That could be similar to journaling your dreams. You start to recognize what they mean to you. That is exactly what I'm talking about. We talked about that last week, if you remember, how it was, if you record what's going on, you start to make your own little lexicon of what symbols mean. And I really think that's important. One of the most important things, in my opinion, is to, again, decide what symbols mean for you. Yes, we have some traditional symbols and stuff, but if you were never going to read a resource on what a symbol means, you would still have to interpret something that you see. And I believe that guides show us things that are going to be our symbols. And so, like, case in point, there was a reading I did, a consultation for someone, where we were going to have, they were going to need a symbol having to do with this show, NCIS. I know, it's ridiculous. They were going to need the show NCIS, and they were going to need a specific thing about one of the characters in that show. It was going to be very important for them. And so I had no context of that. But 3 days before this consultation, I saw an episode of NCIS where this character, Gibbs, was working on his boat. And so then I'm giving this consultation to someone, and I'm like, I know this is going to sound wild, I know it's going to sound ridiculous, but by any chance, do you relate to this character doing this specific thing? And it was like this huge, meaningful thing for them. And that to me was something I don't think I'm ever going to forget, because it was just, I will have symbols when I need them, was what I took from that. I'm going to go over here for a new vantage point, and maybe I stay up here while moving this thing and see what that gives me. So that's going to bring that way. And that creates stairs, which we love to see. Cool, 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 cool. And we can stay over here and still get this, I think. Nope. Why though, Fred? Why? We're so close. Nope, okay. Well, that's silly. There's got to be a way. And now I'm stuck here again, aren't I? All right, back through here. If anybody has ideas, by the way, I'm open to them, because I am being completely silly today in how I'm handling this, and I'm aware of it. No way up here. Okay. So we are going to have to flip this again. Okay. Cool. Lately you have certain symbols that will pop up in different circumstances. Yeah. I had one earlier this week. I was like, what am I going to read next? That was my biggest thing. I'm not going to be able to get those arrows back. Dang it. And I started reading, some of you might like this too, Andy Serkis, who was the actor who played Smeagol or Gollum in Lord of the Rings, etc. Recently, no, that's not high enough. He recently recorded the whole saga. He recently recorded the whole saga from like Hobbit through Lord of the Rings. And I heard about this from Brandon Sanderson doing an interview, and I decided to start listening to it because I was like, this is my chance to really get a good to really get a good listen to this book, because reading it and stuff has not worked for me in the past. So I'm like, let me listen to it, and it's been brilliant. And we're still gonna miss it. Yeah. Okay. Great. I don't know what is wrong with my coordination today, y'all. Hang on. Thinking and talking is not happening at the same time. Maybe it's more Mercury and Sagittarius. I'm not sure. I don't think it's even in it yet. So yeah, he started doing this thing, and I started listening to it. Dang it, if I didn't need to use some very small detail from that movie or from that book for a consultation, that meant everything to them, because it turned out they were using a green screen on the consultation. But what I didn't know was their whole wall was covered with Lord of the Rings and Hobbit memorabilia. Yeah, Andy Serkis is really cool. How do you know astrology format you used? Wait, looks like we're getting into something here. Erin, you have a question that I think I missed. Looking at the upcoming 2026 lunations, I saw some new moons and full moons have a big S beside them. From what I found, it has something to do with Saturn. Would you mind explaining what the big S with the moon meant? Yeah, what did you say down here you were using AstroSeek? Because that's interesting to me. I'm not sure. Lunations with an S. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I'm really not sure. That's odd. Because I can imagine. Yeah, supermoon, Gabe? Maybe. That wouldn't have anything to do with Saturn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about sending it via email or anything, but I think Gabe's probably right. It's probably a supermoon, and that would have to do with the Earth's and the moon's proximity to each other. Supermoons are just when the moon is close to Earth, and they've been getting a lot of attention on social media lately, so it makes sense that we are hearing that the person who created AstroSeek would probably start incorporating them into the program so that everybody can find out when a supermoon is. Because yeah, they have been a big topic lately. Okay, so my question here is, how am I going to get up there? That's where I need to be. I wish I had, if I had gone to something before this, we'd have it. But I wonder if I have to go down. Okay, we're gonna try again. Oh, bonk. We're jumping from the top of the, I couldn't get on the chest. I tried. Yeah, that was my last goal. So I think I'm gonna put myself in here. I think it's that easy. Okay. I put the ball in there. I'm supposed to do the same thing with me. It's really probably just that simple. Now I just need this thing to catch. Climb up. Oh, climb up. Friend, really? What is wrong with me today? Oh, yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna side with Gabe on that one. I think it's probably a supermoon, which again seems a little bit hype-based to me. But I'm also a very cynical thinker when it comes to stuff like that. Come on, I know you can do it. Great. Take a step back. We're going to remember how we jump. We're going to jump. We're going to jump again. We're going to hit the thingy. It's going to put us right side up. We're going to turn around and see our path is not open before us. Why? Okay, what down here will let me hop in here? That's why. But then how do I hit the thing? That's... I can't shoot it through there. It's not going to work. I'm not going to use the arrow. Okay. We're so close, everybody. I really thought this was going to be it. Ladder in the corner. It's not going to go with it. That's the problem. That's only going to get me out of here. And I can move it forward again, but that's going to get me stuck again. So that's where I'm... Here, I'll show you. I can't believe I've done this before. Believe it or not, I have conquered this in the past. It's wild to think about. It's making me feel like I'm not aging cognitively very well. Hang on. There's so many arrows over there. There we go. Because I am not going to run out of arrows here. Question. Do you often notice patterns between family members in a chart? For example, my own family and dad and I are both share an Aries moon. Yes. That's not my area of like highest specialty, but absolutely there are people who study specifically family patterns in a chart. So I'm definitely going to say that there is precedence for that. I kind of feel like this should be more. Because when that was up. But whatever, we're going to try this again. I will look this up if I don't get it this time, because I don't want to waste our whole time in the same place. But yeah, you'll notice, like I said, some people spend a lot of their time in astrology studying family patterns. So I don't, like, the only example I have personally for me is that I am a Taurus sun and my dad is a, I wonder. My dad is it's gonna just knock me down on the thing again. My dad's a Taurus rising. And we got along really, really well. My brother and I are both Scorpio moons, so that's an interesting thing. My mom and I have the same Saturn, because I was her Saturn return, and we have inverted nodes, so I was born at her nodal opposition. Now that I'm looking at it, probably not. The only supermoons in 2026 are in January. Yeah, so what would the S mean? Yeah. If you're interested to see about it, I found an astro under full moon 2026 and new moon. The supermoon makes sense. Yeah, but if they're only in... Were they in January, November, and December? Is that the ones you saw, Erin? This is so fascinating to me that we are having this debate. I really don't know what I'm going to do here. I have a couple logical ideas that I feel were really smart, but they're not what the game is asking for, and I don't want to screw it up again. May 16th is where I first see it. May 16th. It's a new moon for AstroSeek. Yeah, so that'd be the new moon in Taurus. I mean, it's going to be square where the eclipses start moving into. But that still doesn't mean S. I'm so confused. The sun and rising pattern is interesting. Yeah, my mom is a Cancer sun and both my sisters are Cancer risings. I was doing something for a client this like past 2 weeks or so where we were talking about their synastry with their kids. And it was really fun to kind of discuss it. I wonder... This is going to be cheesing it a little bit, and I don't know if I can do it. But we're going to be... gosh, I don't think it's going to work, but it is what it is. Yeah, no. I just feel like there should be a point on here that I can hit that with. You know? Am I on? No. Right, get right on there. Just barely on there. Both feet, buddy. Okay, yeah, and then it's not in it. Huh. Then on June 15th, July 14th, all new moons. All new moons. Yeah, that doesn't make sense for a supermoon situation. I'm just going to try this. Nope, don't step off, buddy. Now you got me all discombobulated. Okay. Get up there. Yeah, I honestly do not know. That is fascinating to me. Come on, give me an angle. Because I know if I do this, it's just going to bounce off. Yeah. Means I can get back quick. Can I? Arrow. Arrow. There we go. Alright, we're going to see what we get if we do it from here. But now we just have to go around again. Like that. Okay. How do you look for children in the chart? Like whether or not someone might have them. This I can tell you tons about. Really quickly, I'm going to look up Rhoda Shrine. And I am going to find a way out of here as well. Okay. So when looking for children in the chart, there are several things that we look for. So this actually gives me an opportunity to go into a couple different concepts. One of them being, let's fly up in the air. Be sure to pull the paraglider. Did that. When you fly into the air, rising platform, you're... Oh, I understand. Wow. Yeah, I never do this in the game, so it makes sense why I didn't do this. Y'all are going to laugh with me. The bottomless is supermoon. Okay. The closest the moon comes to Earth. Cool. Mystery solved. The S means supermoon. Fantastic. Thank you, Gabe. I appreciate you so much. So yeah, fertility in the chart is kind of what we look at when we're looking for children. So it's not like my favorite way to talk about that, but that's what they were thinking about traditionally. And recently, I did have a consultation with someone who commended me because, yes, 3 years ago, they had a consultation with me, and I predicted the birth of their child, who was born this January, which is really cool. And I'm so grateful that they told me about that, because it's always really nice to know that your work has integrity and works, right? So yeah, the things that you would look for are some natal promise for it. You always start with the natal promise. So it's, it's not a question of when will someone, have a family or bring children into their lives in one way or another. It's a question of, is that something that happens in their life to begin with? So that's the first thing you ask, right? You don't want to promise something to someone if it's not actually in the cards. Like for me, it is not in the cards, right? And that's my choice and that kind of stuff. You can see different variations and ways of seeing like how that's going to work out for someone. So two things that you look for in planets are going to be Jupiter and Venus as a baseline. Jupiter and Venus are going to be your two most fertile planets. When you think about their temperaments, they do the most well with being conducive to life, right? So how conducive to life are these planets in the chart? Are they situated well? Are the planets in aspect to them good? Are they set up to do good things? If so, we have chalk one up for potential. You also want to look at the 5th house. So the 5th house is where we traditionally find children in the chart. And so the 5th house and the ruler of the 5th house. Whatever your 5th house is, for me it's Pisces. Then you look at the ruler of the 5th house. For me, that's Jupiter. Is Jupiter doing well? I'm gonna disappoint a lot of people here. My Jupiter is exalted and it's trining the 5th house. And so if I wanted to have kids, I probably could. But Venus, she is in detriment in the 6th house. And so there might be some health complications there. The fertility is not a question, but the desire certainly might be. And also the medical situations, which does actually hold true in my situation. So yeah, those are the things that you would look for. Then when it comes to when would that show up, you would look for especially things having to do with the 5th house and that one, and the ruler of the 5th house for the timing of it. The dog just decided he likes us. Well, that's nice. But I can't pet the dog. Isn't that rude? The dog likes me, but I can't pet him. I can feed him. But I don't have anything for that right now. And I can't cook because, again, it's raining. That being said, I can get another heart container if I wanted to, and I kind of do. So I wonder if we should find... we can teleport here now. So we're going to make a really quick teleportation jump to... let's see, from here, our best shot is probably going to be the plateau. We'll go to the plateau. It just takes forever to run there, though. You know what? We teleport. We're going to go to Kakariko, because that's got the statue right there. Yeah. They should fix the petting mechanics. Aaron, I'm telling you, they should fix the petting mechanics. They had a whole second game where all we were asking was, can I pet that dog? And the answer in Tears of the Kingdom was also no. Now, in Twilight Princess, forever the best Zelda game in my heart, you could pick up cats and I think also dogs, and you could carry them around and cuddle them. Why not now? We can have Wolflink run around with us when we're not like busy going into shrines and stuff or being in villages. But yeah, it's frustrating. Yeah, they really should fix that. I agree. You can have cuddle buddies. Yeah. Like, that's why I like in this game, you can actually run around with Wolflink, so there's something, right? But even in Tears of the Kingdom, I'm pretty sure he's not in that. So, like, what am I playing the game for if I can't pet that dog? Alright, we're going to get another heart container, because like I said, we want to be able to survive things. That chicken looked like hey. Yeah, hey until you mess with them, and then they hate your guts. It's what made Baldur's Gate 3 great. Yes, you can pet the dog. It's so important. It is so important. Ren says, I have Sag Venus in the 5th, but also your Pluto, which is in opposition to your Jupiter. Traditionally, Pluto would not have been considered. And I'm going to make some traditional and modern things here. But traditionally, Pluto would not have been considered because they couldn't see Pluto. So it wasn't factored in. In modern, they probably would incorporate it. And I think, in my personal opinion, I'm not usually the one to like deviate too far from traditional stuff because I think it works. But I think if you have Pluto especially near your Venus in Sagittarius, like conjunct or within 3 degrees or so, I would take that to mean that, you know, there's some kind of a factor in from Pluto on that for sure. And if Pluto, same thing, is within 3 degrees of being exactly opposite your Jupiter, I would take that into consideration for sure. You know, if situations arose where we're like, man, it looks like we should be doing okay with this, but we're not, I would take that as research toward Pluto being meaningful. But to me, that's an area where I'm still interested in more research, if that makes sense. The owlbear cups are so cute. I didn't get that far into Baldur's Gate 3, unfortunately. So, that's the thing. Okay, so we did that. Our next goal should be to find more shrines. And I know that probably sounds terrible with how long I spent on a single shrine, but hopefully it was also educational. Look at how many we've done already. I'm proud of us. But I feel like from here we should be able to see some more. So we'll go to a tower, we'll get a vantage point, and see what we can do. I also think it's hilarious that you're asking questions about having children when your 4th house is super active today. Interesting. So 4th house is where we find things having to do with your home, your nuclear family, but also traditionally this would have been, very specifically, it would have been the father. But a lot of the times we incorporate the mother into that in our sort of modern era where the roles are a little bit more blurry between breadwinner and homemaker. And yeah, the nuclear family's there, but again, that sort of nesting instinct occurs there. So that is interesting, Ren. Good job picking that out. Nice. I watch gameplay on my... Oh, nice. I hope your partner's gameplay of Baldur's Gate is going really, really well. All right, so looking around here, you know, there's like 100 shrines in this game. I can't believe we can't see more of them. I certainly don't want to fall from here because goodness knows we'll run into some problems. If you see a shrine, shout it out. We'll play like Blue's Clues. Can you see the shrines? maybe we'll also head to more towers too. Oh, come on, friend. We gotta have more of these. Oh, don't fall off, Link. We can always teleport on the way down. Like, I've got a backup plan for my backup plan. I just feel like there should be another shrine in here. I also totally pulled Blot out and then left him behind, which is going to happen a lot in this game, I fear. Not because I don't appreciate Blot, but because... Oh, I thought there was one over there. There's not. But because I'm just going to be running around willy-nilly, so it's going to be kind of tough. More towers. You're going to mean to tell me there aren't more shrines in view. We don't want to go there just yet, because we will get toasted and roasted. Alrighty. Nice emoji. Oh, another fun thing. Goodness knows Wicked lives in loneliness. See, I was thinking the same thing, AJ. I'm glad you picked up on that. Oh, it looks like we got more context on your Venus and Jupiter, and I want to scroll back up to see it. Oh, Jordan, the ad was so sad. No. Stephlin says, I have a Sag Venus too, but it's right in your ascendant, and Jupiter is in your 9th house, which means Jupiter trines your Sag Venus. And, let's see, 9th house is going to be for you. Is that going to be, it's Leo or Aries? Hang on. It's Leo, right? So Leo's your 9th house, and that's where your Jupiter is. But Jupiter receives your Venus by trine and by being her domicile lord. So that's quite nice. But that means your 5th house is ruled by Aries. So Mars is the ruler of your 5th. So some astro-mental math for all of you. When I know your rising sign, it helps me a lot. Yeah. They've done so many playthroughs. So there's so many ways that it can go. I was playing with my brother and with my husband and my like childhood bully that became best friend over time, which is a really cool story. And as soon as I got out of that sort of container at the beginning, I accidentally killed Dan. I didn't know friendly fire was a thing in the game. We're gonna go over and just explore these woods after we get away from the lasers. Oh, 2 lasers. Lovely. I think not. Not today. Oh, maybe today. Maybe today. Maybe hopefully not today. Can it not be today? Can we not do this again? Ahaha, you can light me on fire, but you can't kill me. It's fine. Cool, cool, cool. Yes. Yeah, it's one of my favorite party tricks is to do astro-mental math. Because I can't do regular mental math. Figure that one out. It's just not, it's not one of the things I can do. If I remember right, the guy, okay, so you see that guy out there? He's got a buddy. And it's going to start raining again, so obviously, great. He's got a buddy, and if I get on that bridge, he's going to throw his buddy at me. I think it's going to be, what, that guy. That guy will come, he'll pick up that guy and throw him at me. Do we want to see that happen? I do remember that from my last playthrough. And while we're on our way, hopefully we will see more shrines in the distance. Yeah, the programming in this one is really funny, the way these games work. Oh, but what I was saying, AJ just reminded me with the emojis. Woof. You're a black one too. Yeah, that's nothing to sneeze at. Wait, is that a boomerang? I'm not throwing a boom. I don't have to throw a boomerang. Wait. Yeah, we're just gonna slice and dice and hope this guy doesn't. I'm close to you, and you can't hit me with your big club because I'm close to you. That is my logic, and I'm sticking to it as I just make sure you can't hit me. Ha 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 ha! Okay, see, it works. It's fine. That was solid logic. And we have that new club that was 27, and we're going to ignore that guy up there because he's not our problem. Whew! Fun stuff. All right, so we're trying to instigate this guy into throwing his buddy at us. We'll see how it goes. Another rainy run. Yeah, I know. We have to be in the shrines because otherwise it's just going to rain all the time. So what I was saying is we're going to have emojis soon. So if you are subbed, you will have Jack and Zelda themed emojis. that are currently looking like they're going to be designed by AJ themselves. So what is swimming down there? Those are going to be Lizalfos. They're like lizards, but they can stand on their hind legs. And okay, you're just going to come at me? Well, I want your buddy to throw you. Oh, there's another one back there. It's okay. Come over here. Yeah, well, that's okay. No. Can I have that weapon? No? Okay. Well, you just go down there. It's fine. Okay, so we'll see how this goes. We might die again as well. It's just one of our things. Yeah. I'm excited to see what you may come up with, AJ, because I'm not good at art. And guys, pay attention to me. What? All right. I'm going to hit you with the spear. Yeah, so we don't get to see that because he's being a booger. And poke. And by the way, your friend just stood over there and did nothing about it. Buddy, loyalty runs very shallow in your little world here. He didn't throw you. It could have been so much worse. Anyway. Hey, good to see you, Jenny. All right, we got another bow. What else we got going on here? This sword does flames and is 34. That's coming with us. And yes, the sword does flames. That is how I'm saying that. And I want that too. Yes. See, we're doing great. We're not going down there. Better shield. Look at this. Look at this. We might actually stand a chance against stuff. Also, let me just take a second here and look at our, not our album, we're looking at our adventure log because, yeah, destroy again, and that's going to take some time. I think another thing we decided we were going to do, we can free the divine beasts, which is totally fine. Question for everybody, do you want to free a divine beast or at least get to the point where we can start? Or do we want to unlock some memories and see some cutscenes? I'm going to leave that up to you guys. And you let me know what you'd rather see. Cutscenes tonight, or cutscenes and story progression in the form of getting towards what is the closest thing this game has to dungeons. Up to you. Why am I heading over there? I'm not going to be able to climb that anyway. Yeah. I think we should unlock Rivali's Gale. Someone knows what they're talking about. Where was that in the last dungeon, right? So yeah, we will do that. That's the one I was going to go to first anyway. And we can use our sweater because we have the cold thing. Cutscene and story progression. Okay, that is the same. We're voting for the same thing. It seems like we have the same mind. So I'm going to go over here, Divine Beasts, and usually you can look around and see him. But I know he's off in that direction. He's in the Hebra Mountains. Actually, I can see from here. Okay, so we're going to have to do some on-foot journeying because we haven't been over that direction yet. But we are going that way. We bring up the map. We're going to this guy. If I select this, I wonder if I can. Nah, we'll just go that direction. So that's where we're headed. Our next goal is to get there. On the way, we will do shrines and stuff because the more hearts we have, the more likely we are to survive, which means we actually get to see progression. So we'll take it. Cool. I'm so glad I brought out that map too. It's so much easier than having to check it all the time. We're also going to end up getting that tower, which will unlock that. So if you see that giant floating island in the sky, it's not a floating island. That is what we are going to fight when we get... We're actually going to liberate that from a monster, which is wonderful. Thank you, Steplin. Yes, Jenny, I set up a new setup. So I am going to fight the Cloud Island thing. Yes, I am. I'm going to fight what's possessing the Cloud Island thing. Y'all, you don't even give me good stuff anymore. I still need to cook stuff too, okay? Yeah, so we're going to fight the Cloud Island thing. We're going to go around this watery place. And yeah, I like this better too. I feel like it lets people see more. And the chat is up there and it's got the... I actually spent only 45 minutes trying to figure this out today. So I'm Also really proud of myself for that. This is going to be a Korok that we're going to get right now. Yes, so that's the good news. We have a new setup, which I think is working out really well. I hope you guys are too, or you guys like it as well. Did we get it? We did. Awesome. Okay, come back in here. What's the pattern we're seeing here? It's going to go in one of these things, probably here. I can get it. Oh, buddy. Come in a little bit more. I want you to go in directly, straight down. Oop. You're just going to go all crooked like that, aren't you? Okay. Now tell me that's not identical. Is there a second one? Is that straight around? Oh, no, wait, no, wait, no, wait. I see. It's the one with the stuff sticking out on that end. There we go. Cool. Thank you. I'm very proud of this. Like I said, I'm not normally like super technologically inclined, but with Twitch stuff, it's been going really well. So I'm going to take that as a sign that like this is something that we're good at doing and that we're going to, you know, make work pretty well. It's not raining. We're going to take a risk here and try to ford these waters and then climb up that just a little bit because at least it's something a little bit closer. It'll get us to the other side of this river. The reason I'm not dashing is because I will lose so much stamina and we can't afford that right now. Climb every mountain. Yes, with the musical references. I'm so excited, speaking of Sound of Music, because I will be on a tour in Austria in a couple months, like almost a year, but still, in Germany on our Trova trip. If you guys have ever wanted to do the Sound of Music tour, plus a whole week of amazing stuff in Germany and Austria, yeah, our Trova trip actually includes the Sound of Music tour. And I'm so excited about it. Yeah. Trova trips. Yep. Yep. Germany actually still has a single early bird spot as well. I think that gives you like 200 off. So that's fun. I'm heading toward the yellow dot. And it's starting to rain again. Amazing. Nope, no rain. Great. Hopefully we run into a, I'm sure we will. I think in order to get to where we're going, we run into a horse place. Yeah. Lovely. Cool. I can actually, while I'm letting Link run here, get rid of that and come over here. Cool. All right. Keep heading toward that big old bird. Is there anti-rain magic? Honestly, remember in history, there's like tons of magic to bring rain. Not as much for the anti-rain thing. Usually rain equals fertility, right? So, ooh, Kaz is around. So there's, yes, we get to meet this guy. He is also not in Tears of the Kingdom, but he plays really good music. Nope, you're not going to keep me from Kaz. That's probably something as well. So he's going to have some things that we're going to have to do. Ow! And you're going to kill me right at Kaz? Ugh. Because he has wares if you have coin. Honestly, we don't have coin either. I have not been running into a lot of rupees. We only have 232 rupees. I can't even buy the outfits. All right. Stinking nighttime. We get to listen to that music again, though. This is... I wonder if this stream started during a Scorpio Rising or something. I think I'll check that in a sec. I'm hoping this guy decides not to come out of the woodwork, literally. Yeah, leave me alone. Wild. Probably just gonna have to shoot a bow or an arrow through that hole. Hi, buddy.
Aww.
Okay. Was lost in song. Yeah, I would be too. It's a good song. On your hip. It's nothing. No. Are you a bird?
Oh.
Very dashing bird. Again, yes, I agree. Amazing fashion sense. He's not a bird, he's a bard. Ancient songs. Let's hear some ancient songs. I'm game. I love ancient stuff. Praises a hero who beat back the calamity in age past. I wonder who that's about. Alright, so it's a song about this place. Let's hear it. The song's going to be a clue to treasure. So here we go. When a single arrow threads 2 rings. Oh, good Lord. The shrine will rise like birds on wings. A bird bard battling beasts with beats. I love it, Aaron. That was excellent. Alright, so now we gotta shoot an arrow through 2 rings, which it looks like we're gonna have to do funky angles for this, but I can do funky angles. Not for that, not for that. Okay, so it wanted to be this one. If I get up here and shoot down, can I shoot through both of them? We'll find out. And that'll give us a shrine, which we love to see. Nope, you're not what I'm looking for here. There's one down there, too. Or can I... Single arrow through... Oh, there's a Korok thing over here, too. We'll do that while I think about those. Because this one, at least, is straightforward, and I feel like I need a win right now. Are you kidding me? No, sir. You are not going to get in the way of me solving my cute little puzzle. I choose... Oh, I got it backwards. 1, 2... Where's my 1? Okay. 1. This is how you go through life without letting the negativity get to you. 3. And 4. And 5. And I love, honestly, that this guy was shooting arrows. Can I shoot through the shadows? That's probably it. Okay, let's take this guy out because he is helping us by giving us a ton of arrows to work with, which is great. Wow, we didn't do that yet. Leave me alone, y'all. Get over here. Okay, arrows. Oh, I already talked to you, buddy. We're good. Okay. Back to, oh boy. Back to our hole over here. Don't throw that. We're looking for... Do we get an arrow over here? Yeah, we do. Okay. Alright, so Aaron, you were saying shoot through the shadows. Huh, jump up that, Bubba. There we go. I just feel like it would be so mean to have to wait for a certain time of day, but it also would be very characteristic of this game. I also wonder if, like, maybe it doesn't have to... No, it's going to have to be something like this. Oh, gosh. I am busy! Oh, we made him stop playing. Okay. Right. I'm interested in your shadow theory. I'm just not sure that I see the shadows we're working with here. Goodness gracious, why you gotta be sideways? And why are there 3 of them? It's throwing me off. And again, I've done this in my past, and I'm not remembering it. It's so sad. Let's see. I need to figure out how to play this on a piano. Okay. This tempts me to talk about sundials. Because you can actually see, the one thing I like about this game is how there are 4 arches. Yep, down the hill and around past, I think I saw. Yeah, so there is one down the hill. And you can, yeah, the shadows are doing a thing, but I don't see a hole in the shadows. Are we sure there are only 3 rings? No, there are 4. There's one down there as well. Yeah, so we have that one, and we have these 3. But I feel like we have to wait for a certain time of day that I'm not sure we're gonna get promptly. If anybody sees it, let me know, and I will jump into attention. But yeah, this is an excellent example of sundials. Another thing I'm actually researching right now, another way they would keep time in ancient days was water clocks. And it was literally with how water would run through certain things and in the amount of time. Like I said, I need to do more research on that, but it's fascinating. So when we get here, we will get a hole there. And you're right, he did talk about something lighting the way. So, very likely, we have to wait until the sun gets behind this, I would assume. Which, interesting. Like, we can't really factor in the seasons here, so. Wait, there are rings over there, too. It was a nice screenshot. It was. This game's gorgeous. Yeah, so I think, stop me if you think I'm messing this up, but I think there are more rings over there too. And if we only have to get through 2 of them, I'm pretty sure those 2 count. Per the internet, it's not shadow-based, it's position-based. Okay. I'm going to look at these guys over here, because there's a bunch of them. Yeah, those are not based or positioned well, but there's a couple here we could probably make work. Like, I feel like this one and this one. Let's see. Aiming down's not going to work, so we'll have to start from over here. This also looks like where a shrine would rise up, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, buddy, up there. I don't like that it's not really positioned for that either. Alright, better vantage point here. We've got a bunch. Can I get it through? But you guys are not... There's nowhere I can stand from. You're going to give me the same issue. And it's got to be, because arrows are going to trend downward, right? So, like, these 2 would work, but I need to be able to stand on this. Can I do it? Oop. All right, here we go. Oh boy. We did it. Just in time, too, because the bow was going to break. Ha-ha! Thank you, Erin, for being our internet researcher as well. Woohoo! Other cool thing we'll be able to do... Oh, right in front of us, too. Nice. Other cool thing we'll be able to do once we get to Rito Village. Rito is what Kaz is, and there's a whole village of Rito that we'll be helping. We'll be able to buy more arrows, which I will be doing. All right. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully, we're feeling a little bit more clever in this one. Woof. I actually used to play Zelda stuff all the time because I enjoy puzzles. I can solve a Rubik's Cube. Like, I do enjoy puzzles. Some days, though, my brain's just not where it's at. All right, moving in parallel. So what happens one place is probably going to have to happen in the other. We're going to come back here eventually. Okay. I see. And what does this move? Moves that, okay. So, That one goes down there. And then we're going to have to move the other one too when it comes down. I'm guessing there's a second one. Well, it's just hanging out up there. Oh, so this one probably. Yeah. This one. This one. Oh, get it. No, yes. Boom. I mean, what even is the challenge? The question though is, where's the chest? Why are these over here? Is there a chest around here? Is there something else I can do that will get me a chest? The chest is in the middle there, isn't it? I don't know why I'm leaning in like that's gonna help. No. Oh, but I bet if I fly down there, there's a chest down there, because that's something I should be able to land on. I mean, if not supposed to fly over, why make platform shape? Ha See, that's the way it should go. We're back, everybody. We are back. And then a thunder blade. No, no. Inventory not full. I am sorry. I offer my spear to whatever wants it. There we go. I am playing this game in a very rogue style. Okay, we're not going to start out with that though. We'll keep up with this guy until he breaks, because it won't be long. This is going to activate our platform there, and we just wait for it to come back, and then we will have solved this shrine, which makes me feel a lot better about myself. Oh man. I'll tell you another thing that this past week has been really good for. It's magic work. I've been doing magic work for clients and it has been instantaneous. I've been doing magic work for myself and it's been instantaneous, and I'm really grateful for it. What is the website for the Alchemist Inkwell? It is thealchemistinkwell.com. So you've just about got it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So spoilers ahead. We filmed next Monday's episode this Monday. So we always film 1 week ahead as we kind of try to inform on the episode. The episode's title was a quote from me this week with, "What even is this episode?" Because we were in rare form. We forgot to do the introduction to the episode. We went off into conversation that was not what we planned. We brought it back around, which was good. And it was yeah, what even is this episode? That's what the title is. Because it popped off. And in the end, we devised an entire reality TV show that we feel we should be a part of. Please listen to the episode on Monday. It's a free podcast. You can watch it on our YouTube, the Alchemist Inkwell YouTube, or you can check it out wherever you see your podcasts. But it was just really funny how we came up with that whole thing, like a full concept. That seems, it would be really fun. It would be a good time. I think we'd do a good job at it. So you'll have to listen to the episode for the full details, because I don't know if I can do it justice on my own. But yes. And now we're going to go talk to Kaz again after we pick up this mushroom. And be more up. Nope. Put that back. Be more on our merry way here. Kaz, over this way. You can see why a horse is not a common thing to keep around in this game, because you end up just going so willy-nilly. Good vibes, yeah. Yep, it's going to be good. I might actually take that one and try to make some clips off of it and put them on social media for everybody. I do better with clip stuff on social media. It's more fun for me. Kaz, I believe, left us. She's not even going to stand around and be impressed by what we did. All right, buddy. We'll meet again. That's how you want to be. See ya later. It's funny, in another game I'm playing, yes, Genshin Impact, I've been conquering slimes every chance I get because I'm saving up for another character that's coming out next month. And that person, in order to build them, requires slimes. So I've been pretty vicious with my slimes. A frog. That's not a Korok. But one of these two seems like it might be a Korok. Anytime there's a rock, like, on its own somewhere, I get suspicious in this game, because literally anything... Pick up the rock. Don't stand on the rock. Pick up the rock. There we go. No, okay. Just another frog. Alrighty. Is that roaring from the game? Let's see. It might be that thunderstorm in the distance. Crazy. If that roaring is in anybody else's too, I don't know if it's in the game or not. Sorry. I'm hoping it is and that it passes soon. Oh, it's our coffee maker. It will pass soon, don't worry. Dan just got busted making a coffee. For those of you who may not be aware, my office is like right next to my kitchen. So, good lord. Seems like there's a dispute to settle here. And we... Nah, not that. I'll stick with that one for now. But I may not feel up for settling like a full-on dispute, but setting a couple things on fire, I might be up for that. And let's see if we can... Oh, we're about to have a special guest star. I just took out a whole thing. This is Zelda, same as my shirt. Yeah, but good girl. We had a Zelda spiting. Spiting? Zelda spiting? Zelda sighting. Okay, so now they're settled down. Gonna see if, because that guy might see me too. We're gonna stick to the bushes here. If we, oh, we were gonna try to sneak up. We're still gonna try to sneak up. That guy says he can see me. I disagree. Oh, don't see me. Don't see me. Don't. All of you at once is not gonna be a good idea. The holiday traditions list you and Emily made on the website. That you can find at traditionsoflight.com, but it's also going to be linked in a couple of the Alchemist Inkwell episodes back, I believe. It would have been the one like right before December. There would be a direct link for it. I think it's traditionsoflight.com. Okay, we're just going to go for this. You coming at me, bro? How about it? Everybody's on fire. Everybody's on fire. As it should be. I don't know what you thought was going to happen, but oh, jeepers, I'm getting hit too, but it's okay. This is damaging my frame rate. Well, you know, we tried. There's got to be a chest involved in here somewhere. We'll get him. We'll get him. We're going to try again to get him. Got a ping to get it. I hope you like it. And this is the time for the ping. Honestly, we're coming into the 3rd and 4th weeks of December. Obviously, they are pretty full of celebrations in more commonly known traditions, but also, good lord, but also cross-culture and throughout history as well. Not really surprising considering, you know, the solstice. That Saturnalia is coming up and all sorts of really fun stuff. I hope you find some good stuff in there that you enjoy. Alright. So, this means we can start anew with this. Okay, that guy's still there. Nope, we're not throwing that. We're going to get the bow. We're going to get the bow, and we're going to try for a headshot, which we're not going to get, because we're farther away now. Not as good as last time, but close enough. You gonna come out from behind there, buddy? Because I can't shoot you through the things. I need more arrows. Alright, do we see a chest? Is this worth our time at the moment? It's a lot of dudes. Maybe not. Maybe, oh, nope, they hate us. So we're gonna go around this. We're gonna go around this. It's not worth our time at the moment. You'll be interested in that list as well. Okay, cool. Haven't listened to the podcasts yet, but I enjoy learning about different celebrations. We really, this is like a 30 to 40 page document that goes through ancient Greco-Roman stuff, all open practice, so no worries there, and even deconditioned Advent. I even included a sort of ritual where on Christmas Eve, you can actually go out and collect the right branch from a tree that you can use as a dowsing rod. So you get your own personal dowsing rod, which is really neat as well. I think Kaz is out here somewhere too. I know there's a shrine in this area somewhere. We're just gonna make sure we don't get electrocuted. That's the goal. You, I believe, are very good. Yeah, Armoranth, we want some of that. There's a rock here. Can I move it? I also, somewhere out here. No, I can't. Okay. Somewhere out here is another great fairy. So, if we happen upon her, we will do that as well. Yeah, hardy radish. Look at that! This is what we need. We need to make food with it. Alright, so... how far is that? And is there a closer tower? I'm just trying to think, is that the tower we're going for? I think that's the tower we're going for. Let me know, you guys. Do you want to go for that tower really quickly just to get it so we have the map? Or do we want to go keep going in that direction and aim for that tower? This one's closer. But this one is in the direction that we're actually going. Yeah, which tower? The close tower, Aaron? I'm down. Yeah, it makes sense to get the tower while we're here. I agree. And it looks like Jenny is also on our side, so we'll do that. Nice, and I think we're gonna get another hardy radish on the way for our trouble. What is this? Yeah, big hardy radish. Oh my goodness. I like it. I'll take it. Good, 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 good. Oh, well that's a swamp if I've ever seen a swamp, but we can go around it. That bird seems offended. Somebody on a horse. Nice. Should we talk to somebody on a horse? They might be a Yiga. But if they are, that's okay. Because we've got a big fiery sword. Now this is a soldier. A little bird told you. Told you what? Don't have temperament for fighting, and yet you wear armor. Not to brag, you've gotten pretty good at eavesdropping. Lionels are violent. That they are. Tempting the Lionels. Yeah, it is. Lizalthos.
Oh.
Where were you when I was first learning to fight? Oh, there's another guy on a horse. Many people who seem to have horses that like them. I wonder what that feels like. Alright, can we talk?
Yeah.
I'm glad you wanted to chat. I only really like to talk about horses. Horses can swim in a pinch. Name another animal that can swim. I mean, dogs? Okay. Good sirs, could we have a horse, please? Right. I love how the soldier was like, I'm not a fighter. Like, you picked the wrong job. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, here you are in armor. But, you know, sometimes life's expectations are not what we end up thriving in, and then we just have two skill sets. But that's optimism for you. I was talking to another client recently about how, you know, sometimes career and day job are the same. And sometimes day job sponsors career, and it's just as valuable. I think society does an injustice when it comes to like how things should work out for people, because nobody's going to have the same situation, and it's totally okay to make things work the way they work for you. Like, dang. All right, we are almost at this tower. The question is, what's the challenge going to be? I don't know if you guys can hear Zelda's tippy tappies. Oh, that's the challenge. Okay. I wish I had more arrows. Okay. So, first things first. We keep this give ourselves as much safety as possible. Looks like this is the furthest extension of dry land into this water, which is going to... They're gonna try to electrocute us. Now we know this is... There's a Lizalfos there. This is gonna go... Yeah, come this way. Come this way. Fight me on land. Come on. Come on. Right. Yeah, no! Don't spit at me. Come on out. Yeah! No! How dare you? Okay. What does this do? Okay, we got a new shield that does better. And you're gonna tell me... okay, we're gonna have to make some adjustments here. Anything that's like under 10 can be gone. I wonder... Oh, I can open that box. That's a treasure chest. I don't think I'm gonna actually hit this guy, but we'll see. Nope, okay. I never was good with aim. Shields. Nope, shields. I can't do a quick... Yes, I can. Can I? No, I can't do a quick swap of shields. So we just simply have to go look at our shields. This is a 4, and we still have 3s? Whoa. Drop that. We'll take this. Okay. What's this? If it glows, it's probably a good thing to keep. It's a river snail. Okay. Looks like it helps us with stamina. So there's that. That other guy decided not to bother with us. I can't carry any more weapons. I'm not trying to carry any more weapons. I'm trying to slowly push this chest back to shore, which I probably could have magnesis, but now we're just going to risk a drowning in case. Yeah, no, okay. We're going to magnesis it. Oofa. Your cousin was saying that he feels behind at 23 because he doesn't have a house. Oh my gosh. Looked at him and said, I'm 32 and I have a multi-generational home. Or living in a multi-generational home. Come at me, buddy. Yeah, no. Honestly, I know this is going to sound crazy and useless to people who are at 23 because I wouldn't have listened to me. But I can tell you from experience, having been cynical to this and then learning firsthand, truly pre-Saturn return, you are not behind. It's like it's impossible to be behind pre-Saturn return. Yeah. Thank you, AJ. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff in there too. But yeah, I have so much empathy for people who feel behind because I am a chronic feel behinder as well. But that being said, dang, we have so much time. That was my biggest realization after Saturn return is like, I still have so much time with my life. And I gotta figure out what I want to do with it rather than what I feel like I'm supposed to do with it. So that's my biggest thing is like, if they feel like they're supposed to do something, I would ask them like, what would you want to be doing and how can you start working towards that? I got rid of the shield though. So I feel like I can take that. It sounds wild, you know, living in the world that we live in where it feels like our choices are, you know, success or else. But also, like, sometimes the or else is worth investigating. I hate saying it. But I've been there. Okay, so we've cleared the Lizalfos. What's that guy doing over there? Nobody invited you to the party. I'm gonna have to get around these. These guys are called whiz robes, by the way. The ones that are getting ready to shoot lightning at us. I bet we can make it, though, to this. We're gonna mad dash it and see how we do. See which one gets ticked off first and what we'll do about it. There's an electric Lizalfos as well. Honestly, dang. Sure. Yeah, no, we need that. We need that. We need to stand up here and we need to get our breath back. Who's mad? Who's mad? Someone hates us. So, this is only going to turn out well, as we know. But if I can get us over here before we fight something, which I might be able to do, because I've just decided, you know, like maybe, Maybe I'm not bothered by you too much. Hey, I'm in here. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, and then that happens. Okay, so I'm just going to point out, we are going to die right now. Yeah, so we're about to die, and that's going to have to be okay. I'm going to look up our website as well. I think that's what that is. So I'm going to have to go to the YouTube. Again, on our YouTube, a couple episodes ago, we had the Traditions of Light. I think, is it Traditions of Light? I think it's Traditions of Light. Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to accept... Oh, maybe not. Oh, there it is. Oh, where's that going to set us back to? But oh well. Okay, so what I can do is go here and see if I can't find that page. Hey, Russ. If you eat it, potentially will you refill once you're possible? You know what? You are correct. Yeah, water is never my friend. Hang on, I'm trying to look something up for someone here. Yeah, like I said, it's in the show notes for about 2 or 3 episodes ago. I am not entirely sure how to find this page. Let me see. I have to go to edit site and do all that stuff. I thought it was traditionsoflight.com, but I'm not super duper sure. Okay, so we're back here. Honestly, I felt like we were doing a decent job. I just wish I had more arrows because I could then be proactive about like shooting that guy, you know? But we made it. We made it here pretty well. Oh, this is so different from my actual website, so bear with me as I try to figure it out. Okay, Traditions of Light, yeah. What if? Not that. What if? Yeah, I know. You hate me and I hate you too. Oh no. Don't fall off the thing. Oh my gosh, Link. Really? Okay, this is just silly. Okay, I know we've got a good one here. Let's do the 14. You coming closer, buddy? You can come closer. It's only going to make it easier to fight you. Where are you? How dare you? No! I can't fight you from there. Oh, rude. They aren't in line of... Okay, I'm looking it up. I will figure it out. Because of course this isn't telling me the website either. But if I go into SEO basics... Okay, got it. So if you go to thealchemistinkwell.com/holiday-guide, you should be able to find it. Let me see. Before I rejuvenate myself here, let me just look it up. Holiday guide. Yes, got it. And what I will do, once that loads in again, it should, boom, got it. Now I know it says 9th House Pub, but if you do Alchemist Inkwell, it also works. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's annoying how things work on Wix sometimes, so happy to help. Cool. Maybe we're approaching this from not the best angle. Who puts a tower in the middle of a lake with a bunch of electric guys around it? That's not how you get to the top of a tower. And from what I can tell, I don't have any high ground to just swoop down from, which would be my other approach. So I'm just gonna try to get as close to it as possible. Oh, you're gonna have a problem. Okay. You seem like you would like fire. Oh, you have electric arrows. Fun. How dare you? No, you can be in water just fine. Yeah, great. Come and get me then. Link, get out of the water, buddy. You're not helping our case. Come get me, bud. Come get me. Nope. We're just gonna play a game of cat and mouse here until you come on out where I can fight. And then you have a bow. How rude. Come on. This is... Nope. Yeah, that's not gonna work out for you. Come on. Alright. Well, I have your bow. And... Oh man, we got him mad at us too now? Come here, friends. Come on all out here. I can work with this. Nope. Stop bouncing backwards, man. Okay. There. Okay, remember those lovely hardy turnips or whatever we just got? This is where we're gonna need them. Where did they go? Oh, there they are. Not an Endura carrot. Hardy turnips. Eat that. Get him. Get him. Get him while he's down. Get them both. Get them both. Mine. Okay. And you're gonna tell me I can't take that thing. Shock arrows. Love that. Those are usually really low. So we did that. Yep, thank you. I appreciate it. Keeps out intruders. Yep. So much more storage. Yeah. We need it. But now, between us and that, there's only that one Lizalfos. So, again, like, we can run to this, or swim. That may have worked out in our favor pretty well. Yeah, we lost the turning, but I'm gonna come over here, get over here, go that way. I really wish you were climbing better, buddy. Okay. Alright, what am I getting towards here? Oh, rude! Now this is just annoying. Come near me. Oh, wow. It's just too... Oh, now it's gonna rain, too. Yeah. So now it's gonna rain. And I think we just lost all the progress of getting those guys. You know... But we need the map. Oh, well, we're right here. And the rain's gone. Okay. So we're just gonna have to... Now, stop it! I dropped the flame blade? That's because I got electrocuted. And it's gonna, of course, sink to the bottom of the whatever this is. And he's gonna stay back there. But I need you to come where I can hit you. That's not fair. How am I supposed to... Well, at least I'll get my blade back. Okay, we're gonna have to take this slower. We're gonna have to take it slower, and that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. If anybody's wondering, I am Mars ruled. And this is not what I'm used to. Come on, buddy. Come on. You know what? Ugh, no chance. Okay, I need stuff to actually let me do what I need to do here. Because you keep letting them shoot me, but you don't let me shoot at them. Ugh. It's okay, we're just floating. This is ridiculous. Huh. I know, Jenny, you came in at exactly the place that we've been at this whole run, to be perfectly honest. Woof. We're doing great. We're doing great. This is an exercise in meditation and patience and things I usually do not have. And like, I really wish he would just come over here, you know? Come stand up, buddy. Stand up. You won't. I know you won't. You're just going to kill me instead. What am I supposed to do? Can I hit you from here? No, because we just, like, I feel like I would have hit him. I feel like there's the potential it was there. Kelpie type monster, yeah. So this is called like an electric Lizalfos. Lizalfos can swim. It's not fair. I have a feeling, again, the game expected me to have gotten further with certain things at this point. I'm not sure what, because it's an open world situation. But, come get me, buddy. Come get me. No, he just, like, straight out. Okay, so he can one-shot me. I do not know that we're going to get this tower tonight. We may have to just keep heading towards what we're heading towards. Once we have Revali's Gale, this is going to be no problem. But it is so rude. Yeah. So now we just have to get out of here with... Our pride's already gone, so I'm not worried about that. But our lives, that I would like to keep. Yeah. So we have that, but we don't have the map, which is fine. It's fine because we know where we're going. And we will get there, and it'll be great. And we tried. And now we are aware of our limits, and we have new goals for the potential that we have, which is another win. That's what I'm choosing to believe. The other strategy would be to lure them all to the edge of the water and kill them on land like we did the last couple. But that seems like it's going to take more time. If you want to try it, we can. I'm down if you're down. I'm probably going to take out this guy just to feel like I won something. Seems pretty standard. Sorry, but you are going to have to deal with my aggression. Knock it off. You're either going to come at me or you're going to fall off the ledge. Your choice. Like, you're also moving very slowly. I do think I need, where do we go? We have a shield for a reason, guys. Ah! Yeah. Yeah. You know, we tried. Things are for exploration. That's the whole point of this game. So yeah, that tower... Even that guy, I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna get out of here. Lesson learned. We don't let Mars rule the day. That's fine. Mars ruled the moon. No, Mars did not rule the moon yesterday. The moon was in a fire sign applying to Mars yesterday, though, which was pretty great. So we are going to live to fight another day, which is our new goal. And honestly, we just really want Revali's Gale. Hopefully next week we get some good progress on that. That moment of rest, pause, and munch. You know what? I can't waste all my stuff though. Yeah, I know we can pause and munch, but we need to make better food before we can do that. And we have not run into. We've been looking for a pot to make stuff with for like an hour. It's just not playing into our set here. Alright, so we are going to have to go up that hill. Yeah, the last time we ran into a cooking pot, if y'all remember, it was pouring. So we couldn't actually make something with the cooking pot. I know. I'm just going to run right by you, though. Like, again, I've decided I'm imperturbable. You can get mad, but that's your prerogative, not mine. One last look and just see if there's a smart way to do this. Like, kudos to the designers. I just wish I had a better access point. And again, Revali's Gale. And then we're right next to the starting spot. Yeah, I can fast travel there, but I can't fast travel back here because I can't teleport to this tower now. And there's not really anything super close by. For reference, that's where we would have to come back to. And we'd have to get all the way back here. So, yeah. So we're just going to keep moving towards something. Unless you guys, if you want to try to make this work, we absolutely can. We can fast travel back for today, wrap it up there because it's about that time, come back smarter and wiser with some good cooked food that will make us dominate, which I'm about. Theme of the live stream is run and ignore negativity. It really is. And sometimes when you do have to stay and fight, we can come back with support, because it is about getting stronger, right? So that's what we'll do, Russ, because it's a good ending point anyway. We will then teleport ourselves back to the starting point, which is the Shrine of Resurrection. Good Lord, whoa, that's not where I want to be. Shrine of Resurrection right here. We know there's a cooking pot near there. And next week we will do some culinary lessons, and then we'll come and we will take this tower. And that is what we will do, and that will be our big victory. Thank you all for your... Mars would not fight on an empty stomach. Neither would a Taurus sun, which is what I am. But yes, I thank you all for your time. I am so appreciative. This is so much fun for me. I hope it's fun for you. Like I say all the time, tell your friends. We're getting better and better every time. I'm going to have a new setup soon, which should be faster, so there won't be so much lag on the controller to the computer. That's going to make a huge difference. After Christmas, things are going to get a lot better just in general. So I'm excited for that. And we will have a really good setup by that point. I hope you like the new design of the channel. We're trying to make it better all the time. Like I said, we appreciate your time. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, thank you. We will see you guys next week. Have a beautiful week. Enjoy this time between lunations. And we'll see you soon.